The annual National Prayer Breakfast, since it started, inked its name onto the political calendar, a no-miss for the well-heeled and well-connected. Packed to capacity, the 16th Prayer Breakfast drew dignitaries from home and abroad as well as religious leaders from the different denominations. The President Yoweri Museveni, accompanied by the First Lady Janet Museveni, being chief guest. The prayers posed a day shy of the 52nd independence celebrations. The theme, faithful stewardship in governance, was heavy on political undertones. And when the Deputy Speaker, who represented the Speaker of Parliament, took to the podium, he reflected on the country's past and present.
We have moved away from despair as a country to hope. We have moved from a series of dictatorships to a democracy that now flourishes. Elections every 5 years. Can't we celebrate that?
Oulanyah, while urging Ugandans to seize the moment, he praised President Yoweri Museveni for his leadership, describing him as an agent of God.
Otherwise, your prayers will all be in vain because you have refused to thank those agents of God who have helped create this transformation.
While admitting that the debate on the return of the term limits was a possible one as the country prepares for the 2016 polls, he questions whether it's actually necessary.
People talk of term limits, term limits, term limits. It is a possible debate now. I wonder whether it is a necessary debate. It is possible because President Museveni has demonstrated that you can actually govern this country for more than 10 years. He's the first one to do it. Others did 68 days, 4 months, 9 months. But he's demonstrated that you can actually do it. So it is a possible debate. We have never had it before.
Oulanyah's bold statement come at a time of unease within the ruling NRM party that is witnessing a fallout between the president and his former right-hand man, sacked Prime Minister and Secretary General Amama Mbabazi. In some quarters, Oulanyah's remarks have been met with approval.
He has exhibited the best services to this country, and I would really still support him to stay for more years.
Tell me Uganda doesn't want good leadership. Even yourself, you want good leadership. Even to me, the one I have tested is better. And you know, the Basogave is saying,
Now some legislators argue that perhaps the Deputy Speaker should have been impartial and kept his opinion to himself than rather bringing it out to the public.
I think coming from him shows bias, and therefore he cannot be trusted really to preside over a house where such matters regarding constitutional amendments are concerned.
And let it come a time, you leave it when people still like you. I'm telling you, when His Excellency Yoweri Museveni announced today that by 2016 I will step down, let someone else come up, we shall treat him like God.
If you say only one person, to me I think Honorable Oulanya should know that there are other countrymen who ought to be thanked.
Previously, an ardent critic of President Yoweri Museveni in the 7th Parliament, Jacob Oulanya quit the opposition party, the Uganda People's Congress, in July 2006. He bounced back as MP for Omoro County in 2011 and was subsequently elected Deputy Speaker.
Ugandans, look at me. I am happy, as you can even see. That I stand here in the presence of my hero who is alive with me.
Maurice Ochol, NTV.